I'm not sure if anyone's going to be out there. I didn't give you any warning, so I'll wait and see if it's a good time. Oh, okay, a few of you. I wasn't sure if today was going to be a good day. Mother's Day weekend. Hi, guys. You have to excuse the post-gym hair. But I didn't want to miss this today. I did tell you I was going to come on and just do a quick skin food live. So I have these, I'm going to wait a little bit longer, but I do have some questions that you guys had already asked. So I'm going to answer those, and then it's just going to be a quick one. And then any questions that you have that's skin food related, I'll go ahead and answer those as well. Hi CJ, Megan, Laura. Hi, girls. I was just saying you have to excuse the post-gym hair and attire. So I did not want to miss this today. I told you I'd be doing it. Wait for a few more of you, at least 10 of you to jump on. I know I didn't give you guys any notice, so. Oh, hi Hannah. Actually, I have your question. I'll answer yours. I do try to be specific. If you guys take the time to ask me the questions beforehand in the little box that I gave you, which some of you did, I want to make sure that I address those first. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you ask me a question, a couple days ago, I will be answering it. I'm going to try to save the live. I have done it in the past, but the last time I wasn't able to do it. I'm definitely going to try. So unless somebody knows a way to do it, I don't know how to do that, truthfully. It used to give me an option, but I don't see an option. Do you know how to do it? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started because there's at least 11 of you. I wasn't expecting a big turnout since I didn't give any notice. Hannah, I'm going to answer yours first. You've asked me this before, I know, or something similar. So your concern is you lose weight and you want to make sure you have carbs in your diet, but healthy carbs that won't affect your skin. Absolutely doable. I eat carbs. I'm not one that believes in depriving yourself of carbs. Our body needs carbs, So healthy carbs, my number one favorite is quinoa. Absolutely incorporate that. It's high protein, it's healthy carbs. It is one of my favorites. So quinoa for sure. And potato is absolutely fine. I mean, just try to avoid fried potatoes or mashed potatoes, with cream and dairy in it. But potato is absolutely fine. I would stick to regular potato and not sweet potato initially. See how that works for you. Oatmeal is absolutely fine, but we're talking straight plain oatmeal with maybe almond milk or something like that. No packaged oatmeals, like prepackaged oatmeals. Some rice is absolutely fine. I get asked that a lot. Yeah, if you're not going crazy on the rice, absolutely fine. This is also, specific to make sure that you're getting exercise and your body's burning this off, healthy carbs. That's important. Root vegetables, those are some good options. So I hope that answers your question, Hannah. I hope I'm saying your name right. But you can absolutely eat healthy carbs. It will not have a negative effect on your skin, especially if you are working out. Gluten. I get asked about gluten often. Look, we all have a gluten sensitivity. It's just the level that you have it. So, I would say if you have a gluten allergy, like if your sensitivity is quite high, I mean, celiac is one thing. That's an absolute no gluten. But if you have a gluten sensitivity that's higher, you can test it. You can test it out on your own. You can take out gluten, see how you feel, see if there's any difference. That is always a great way to do it, guys. If you're curious about a food, a couple weeks should give you that answer to take it out, see how you feel. But I would say gluten, yeah, because this is the thing. Most gluten comes in processed, like breads, pastas, things like that. And yeah, they're not great. Processed food is definitely on my list of things to stay away from if you're concerned about foods and how they affect your skin. So then I'll roll that into the next question, which is, which I like this actually. She was really specific. She said the question is the 5 worst foods for acne. That's great because there's more than 5. And I can get really specific. I'm not going to. I'm going to give you these answers, which is more than enough for you to work with and stay away from without being too restrictive. So dairy, I talk about it all the time. Dairy is the number 1 inflammatory food. Well, that and sugar. So sugar would be, they're both kind of head to head. Sugar might even be more than dairy, but I would definitely say both. Super inflammatory foods. I don't care who you are, whether you struggle with acne or any other skin issues or just in general. Everyone has an intolerance to these 2 things. It's just the level that they have it. When you're acne prone, yeah, it's a big no-no. I know it's not fun, but there's some great alternatives now, and it makes a huge impact on your skin. So then I would say soy. Stay away from soy. People still think, there's still some people out there that think that soy is healthy. No, it's not. I could go on about that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say stay away from it. It's kind of crazy that I think Starbucks still offers soy milk. So crazy to me. Fried foods. Stay away from fried foods. Look, I love French fries. I'm never going to tell you to not enjoy once in a while. But yeah, on the regular, fried foods, acne, do not mix. And processed foods, anything packaged and processed is going to pretty much have the things that you shouldn't be eating. Sugar, a lot of preservatives, gluten. So you definitely want to avoid as much processed foods as you can. Yeah, so those would be my top 5. I don't remember who asked that. I'm sorry. So hopefully you're on here. I have 12 of you. Hi, ladies. Manal, hi. I'm just going to answer a couple more specific ones, and then I'll let you girls who are on here ask me questions if you have it. Gluten. Does dairy cause acne? Yep. Touching on that again. Absolutely. Does it cause it? I mean, it doesn't help it, and in some, it can. Everybody has a root cause. It's usually multiple things, not just one. So part of my program is finding out what that is, taking out and implementing back in the good stuff. So yeah, dairy, stay away. Seafood. Seafood and skin, unless you have a seafood allergy specifically, I have never seen a correlation to anything negative with the skin. Actually, one of the great things is oysters. Oysters are really good. They're high in zinc, and it's actually really good for acne-prone skin. So I'd say more positive with seafood than negative. Did I answer the oats? Somebody asked me about oats. Oats, totally fine, as long as, once again, it's not packaged with a bunch of sugar and other stuff. So just get like the plain oatmeal. You could do that with unsweetened nut milk. You can even do a little bit of grass-fed butter. You could do a little stevia. Just, keep it simple and clean. And then the last question was asking me about vegan. Is being vegan good for your skin? Again, I could go on about that, but the simple answer is some of you aren't going to want to hear this, especially those that are vegan. Nothing against you. I actually eat a lot of vegan foods. Some would say I'm maybe more vegan than not, but I do eat meat. My answer would be, I get more clients that come to me that are vegan or vegetarian with skin problems than not. That's a simple answer right there. I can tell you the reasons behind that. A lot of times not getting enough protein or the proper protein, especially as we age as women, 30 plus, 40 plus, You absolutely, there's foods that you need that are just restricted in a vegan or vegetarian diet that I have found that if a client will allow me to introduce even baby steps, a couple little things that they're comfortable with, makes a huge impact on their skin. So I do take on vegan and vegetarian clients. I'll work within your realm, absolutely. But when you're a little bit more open and willing to some changes here and there, and know that I know what your boundaries are, I can work with that and still make a big impact on your skin. So hopefully that answers that. Okay, I rambled for a bit. There's only 10 of you, so I guess it wasn't a really great time to do this. I'm going to try to save it. And if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Any questions, ladies? Who do I have on here? Who do I still have on here? CJ. Anybody else? Laura. Hi, Laura. Hi, Megan. Any questions? Anybody have any questions that I answer? Coffee. That's a good one. It's actually a really good one. So I'm a big coffee drinker. I love my coffee. I've taken it out. I do go through times where I feel like I need to take a little break, but I always implement it back in because it's something that I really enjoy. The ritual of it, drinking, the taste, everything. So the answer to that is, what I tell my clients is, it's more about caffeine than it is about coffee. If you are struggling with anxiety-related acne, which is super common, I say definitely lower your caffeine intake. You can substitute, you could even do like espresso has less caffeine actually than coffee, regular coffee. A lot of people don't know that. So you can just do a little bit less, take in a little bit less. I do that sometimes. I'll do 1 shot instead of 2. You can do white tea instead of coffee, which is a big antioxidant and has a little caffeine, but it's not crazy caffeine. And believe it or not, it is less caffeine than green tea and higher in antioxidants. So there's a lot of good substitutes out there now too. So if you want to ever take a little break and see how you do or how your skin does, a lot of great coffee substitutes. Like I said, I do it every once in a while. The second thing with coffee is dark circles. Kind of have them right now. I have allergies right now. But I do notice that when I go crazy on my coffee, I have a little bit more of that going on. So that's a good thing to know that a lot of people don't realize about coffee specifically. But again, I love coffee. I'll never tell you to take it out. If you enjoy it, I'll just say if you do have anxiety-related skin issues, psoriasis, eczema, acne, I would say tone it down a bit. So that would be my long answer. Okay, what else? Nuts. I mean, again, unless you have a nut allergy specifically, I have never really found a correlation personally with my clients or myself between eating nuts and acne or skin issues. So, and a lot of them are packed full of nutrients, protein, and the good stuff. So I would say more positive than negative, but if you do feel like you have a nut allergy, that's different. So just, that's something to look at. Are there foods to add to your diet? Hi, Alex. To help acne? Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to it's not really a food because, and let me finish, it's more of a supplement. I would say everybody, regardless of acne or not, should be taking a good probiotic. That is a definite. With regards to just eating fermented foods or kombucha or just all of it, people tend to go crazy with that, and you can really sometimes you can do more harm than good. It's just too much, it's too crazy, too much bacteria, all that, too much going on for the gut. I would say the safe bet is to just incorporate a really good probiotic daily. What else is positive? Really, it's about taking out, but I would say what's positive is a lot of organic protein. I say animal protein. Make sure it's organic, and greens, healthy greens. So veggies and proteins, I would say, you don't really hear the term anymore, but I still use it. It's really just a clean diet. It's clean eating. Not, and I don't go crazy on keto or paleo or just labeling it all. I just say eat clean, not processed, clean foods, high in protein. What else? Let's see here. I answered that. The probiotic, absolutely, 100%. Any foods that make rosacea worse apart from alcohol, spicy foods. Honestly, those are the two. And coffee can sometimes, I don't really notice that too much, but it can. I would say that alcohol and spicy foods, I personally don't. I have rosacea. Actually, it runs in my family really bad, but I know how to kind of keep it at bay, more with my products, but that's all part of my program. But definitely alcohol. I notice that when my skin's more about being dehydrated, like the next day you might notice you get a little itchy and it starts. I don't see it with spicy foods myself. For me, it's a lot of weather related. It's weather related too, when it's really dry or cold. So, Laura, I hope that helps answer your question. Any other questions before? How long have I been on? I want to figure out how to save this, girls. Anybody know how to save this? I know I should know this. I don't know how to save it. Probiotic. Yeah, you know what? I want to link it. I think what I'm going to do is, actually I know what I'm going to do. If you're signed up for my newsletter, I'm going to put links in a newsletter coming out, very soon. I actually just finished my favorites list on Amazon, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll send that out through my newsletter. What about cacao? Not chocolate, but cacao nibs. Excellent. Excellent food. Cacao powder, cacao nibs. So it's a superfood. So thumbs up to that for sure. And you can incorporate that. Like, I make sweet treats with it. You can make shakes with it, really anything. Well, the newsletter, I took a little break this week, so it did not come out, and I apologize for that, but I've been super swamped, and I've been posting a lot and putting out a lot of information, so I promise I'll do that. And I also want to spend some time on doing YouTube this week, because I'm really lagging on that. And also, I don't know if I can save these lives, so I'm going to do more specific ones and have them available to you girls, especially if you're signed up for my newsletter and sign up for my YouTube so you don't miss it. No, I mean, some people say that that something was wrong with the link, but I mean, if you've got one already at all, then you should be good. It just depends on when you signed up. All right, any last questions? Anything, any food questions related to skin, drinks, foods? Okay, guys. Well, thanks. I know there's only 12 of you. Again, I didn't give a heads up. It's super hard for me to do that. I know I should get better at that, but I just wanted to jump on before the end of the day, and maybe I'll do another one next week. But I will definitely get on. My focus this coming week is the YouTube. So make sure you're signed up for my YouTube and you're signed up for my newsletter. And I'll also let you guys know in my stories when those are up. Coconut milk. Well, last question. I mean, I'm a fan of coconut milk. I mean, don't go crazy, but, coconut milk's fine for the most part. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. I know, like I said, I didn't give you a lot of heads up, but I appreciate you tuning in. And hopefully the questions that I answered were your questions, or at least give you some info. Does anybody know how to save this? I wonder if I can do that. Let's see if I can try to save this. No. All right, guys, I guess not. I'll just have to do a YouTube food video soon, and I'll do that, and it'll be saved. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a beautiful weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. And don't forget to give your mama some love, too. And don't forget, my program, I'm not going to do the $50 off for a bit, so if you have any interest, now's the time to do it. I will also, yeah, that's it. I won't be doing it for a bit. So if you're interested, now's the time to do it. Take advantage of it. All right, guys, have a beautiful weekend. Bye.